Tarean Folston is a 5'10", 190-pound running back out of Cocoa, Florida. Folston rushed for 1,186 yards and 13 touchdowns for Cocoa High School last season and was named his state's Offensive Player of the Year by Florida Today. He is ranked the 66th best player in the country on the ESPN 300 list and the 13th best running back by Rivals.com. He starred in the Under Armour All-America game, intercepting a pass and breaking up another, while also recording a tackle while playing corner and safety in his team's 16-13 victory.
Tarean is a very explosive player. He's a guy on his high school team that did everything. He played safety, he played corner, he played quarterback. When I went and watched him in the spring, that's what he was playing. He was playing quarterback. Obviously, he's a running back and very skilled athlete, very explosive athlete. He's got great pedigree, and his father, James, played 8-9 years in the league. And his dad still looks like he could play to this day as a linebacker. And so he's a workout fiend. And again, just an explosive, but such a really neat kid, great kid. Very quiet, doesn't say boo. Would sit in the room, you wouldn't know he was there. It was funny throughout the recruiting process. He would never tip his hat of what he was thinking. He would say, "Oh yeah, I like you, and yeah, I like this team too, but we'll see what happens." And was always very quiet. He'd listen, and you knew he was listening. He was intently listening, but he'd never really respond. And then once he finally committed, it was like a totally different guy. You couldn't get him to be quiet. It's like, who's this guy? And he's like, oh, well, I'm in the family now, so I can talk now. So that's just his personality. He doesn't say much, but he listens to everything that's around him, and I think he takes that all in, and a very insightful kid. Again, as you can see, he's got the ability, just the same thing, to make guys miss in space and close spaces. I think he's probably got a little more top-end speed, but like this example, I mean, he's got a good burst.
Yeah.
You can tell as he gets the ball onto the edge of the defense, he's got a good burst about him, and again, he's a guy. He's so quiet and unassuming, but don't be mistaken. He is a extremely competitive guy. Just because he doesn't talk much, don't be misled. You can get him outside, and you can throw balls to him and put the ball in his hands, and obviously, you know, you can put him on here, as you can saw here, they throw a screen to him, and instantaneously he's on the edge of the defense. Here he is playing as a wideout, you know, running a deep out. So again, there's a guy that we can do multiple things with him, and he's tough. A lot of teams now in the high school ranks, they follow the college ranks, and they want to spread the field out. Yeah. So in doing so, you put your explosive players out in space, like they do here, and all this is just a tunnel screen. But you put him in space, and you get the ball in his hands in space instantaneously. He doesn't have to go make the space. There's not a whole lot of things that he's got to do to read his way through something. I'm out on the edge right now, so now let's just go play. And he's a competitive guy. He just likes to compete. He doesn't say much. He is a consummate team player in that, again, in the recruiting process, he didn't really ever want to deal with it. He didn't like talking to coaches. He didn't set up all these other visits throughout the season. He was more concerned with his football team and trying to make a run at the state championship, and didn't want to be a distraction to his team.